Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. We didn't mean to do that. If I had 19 buttocks, I would give 17 to you. Then you'd have 19 buttocks, and I'd have only 2. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good evening, darlings. Hello, pufflings, and the warmest of welcomes indeed to what day is it? Friday. Blimey, it's Friday. The warmest of welcomes to Friday Night Live, and it's nothing less than a joy that is quite frankly verging on orgasmic to be here with you, wonderful, beautiful, splendid people, once again. Here on a Friday night, as we wave goodbye to the week and we welcome in the weekends. We welcome in the weekends, darlings, don't we? So, yeah, normal rules apply. Hello, channel members. You wonderful people, you. Normal rules apply. I would love to hear about your day. I'd love to know what you've been eating and anything else you want to tell me. I'm here for it all. Now then. I'll tell you what, let's have a sip of wine, shall we? I've haven't earned this tonight, but I'm going to have it anyway because, well, why wouldn't you? It's been dead tonight, darlings. Well, takeaways have been dead. Inside has been quieter than it should be on a Friday night. But fortunately, we've had a really good week. Oh, and Bishnu was popped in tonight. I had so I got a chance to have a quick meeting with Bish, which was great. For those who don't know the hierarchy, Bishnu is the big boss. Yeah, you know, big boss, big businessman, big political figure now as well. But he's like my brother, you know. We're very close, me and Bish. So yeah, we sorted a few things out and came out with some plans for the future. And it does look like that one way or the other, the Airbnb is definitely going to be a goer. So yeah, I'm after tonight, I'm pretty much assured that that is going to happen in one form or another. So that's good. That gives me something to. No, I still haven't had a drink, have I? Oh, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Up yours. Oh, and greetings, honourable community, especially you channel members. Oh dear. Oh, I'm back on the cheap stuff, darlings. The Sainsbury's offer finished. So we're back on the cheap stuff. But it's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. For those who don't know and who might be interested, oh, yeah, that's doing its job rather nicely. What I'm drinking these days as my daily splash, unless there is a special offer on, is this. It's a Rioja Blanco. It's Senor del Castillo, who probably doesn't exist, but it's the proper stuff, and it's Sainsbury's, and it's one of their little price matches. So it's the same price as the little Rioja Blanco that I was drinking. So £5.29 a bottle. And it's all right, darlings. It's all right. It's dry. It's crisp. It's 12.5% ABV, so it will get you there. So yeah, for a cheapo bottle of Splosh, I would recommend it. And I'm going to prove that I recommend it by drinking a bit more of it. And then I'm going to top my glass up and then I will get into your beautiful, fluffy, warm, comforting comments. That's what I'll do. Oh, and then I've got something else to tell you and talk to you about. Oh, yes, I have. Uh, oh, good. Holly's here. Right, actually, right. Okay, so before I dive into the comments, I want you all to do something for me. Well, all of you who are not channel members, can you all do something for me? Can you? Oh, and I don't know how you do it now. Oh, do you have to be on? Right. Okay. Can you try and make sure that your accept gift thing is set to on? Um, And if you're not sure how to do that, then hopefully somebody will tell you, maybe Matron, she's good at that sort of thing. And if you can't work out how to do it, then if a membership is gifted, then press on it. There'll be a green thing, I think, at the top of the comments. And I think if you press on it, then it'll give you the option. It's quite important that you all do that, please. And I'll tell you for why. I'm feeling a bit guilty because three lovely people gifted channel memberships last night, and some amazing, beautiful, wonderful people were the recipients of the channel memberships. However, it was pointed out to me after the live stream that one of the memberships was gifted to somebody who clearly watches the live streams, but who hates me and who enjoys going around leaving comments on other channels about me. And they're not particularly nice comments, darlings. So I'm annoyed that a channel membership went to somebody like that when it could have gone to one of you lovely, wonderful people. So, so I am thinking that I might just make up for that by gifting a membership or two myself, so that I don't feel guilty, and that means I've made up for the membership that went to somebody that I think we would all prefer it hadn't gone to. So if you could do that for me, just make sure that if you're not a channel member, make sure that your gift receiving thing is clicked to on. Did I pour myself some wine? Or did I not? I can't remember now. Just make sure it's set to on, and yeah, and then, and as I say, if it's not, then if you see the gifted channel membership thing, click on it quickly as soon as you see it, and I think that then gives you the that then brings up the option for you, if any of that makes sense. All right, now then, on with the comments. First cab off the rank tonight is Jimmy Mighty Quinn, who says, good evening, Boaty and all. Good evening, Jimmy. The fabulous Peter P is right in there. Good evening, Boaty and Pufflings. And a jolly good evening to you. Steve Colgis with us, the wonderful Stratospherian, Lord Stiff Upper Lip. Oh, and Steve Colgis thanking Stratospherian for the membership. Yeah, Stratospherian and some others were very kind indeed, and I think we're all very grateful. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, Mustard's here, Project Nigel. Hello, Turbo Chasers. Hello, Mustard. How are you, my lovely friend? Oh, Sophie is here, the lovely Sophie. Hi, everyone. Hi, Boaty. Hello, Soph. Hope you're doing all right, my lovely. Alan Simpson is with us. Fabulous. Matron is with us. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vertical on my PC and ready to chat and drop anyone's channel links if they so desire and request. Oh, well, there we are. Neil is here as well and hopes we're all well. We hope you're well, Neil. We hope that nasty wound of yours is behaving itself. God. Oh, you had me going then, Black Lines. Oh, dear. Black Lines is here and says, some bloke attacked me with a bat tonight. I'm surprised he managed to train it so well, to be honest. Look at the sea of green names, says Matron. Indeed, indeed, it's wonderful. I'm coming to the conclusion, says Alan Simpson, Matron must actually be an octopus, given her ability to multitask. Andrew Buttigieg is here, Ivor Spotty Botty. A very good evening to, he bids a very good evening to everybody, and he actually names them all individually. Bad Books is here and says good evening up. Black Lion says it's very disconcerting when the towel comes into shot. Half expecting underpants. I'll do that. I'll do that one night. One night I'll substitute my sex pants for the willy napkin. That'll be a laugh. That'll freak Matron's pretzel out, won't it? My sex pants flying across your screen close to midnight on a Friday night. Holly is here, the lovely Holly. Holly, make sure your doings are set to accept gift, please. Where's the introductory music, please? Holly, I daren't. Not at 11:30 on Friday. The reason I stopped playing the introductory music was because it was annoying my neighbours, a bit of noise pollution. So I daren't do it. I daren't do it at 11:30 on a Friday night. I should even be speaking a little more quietly than I am. You'd think they wouldn't hear me with like 7 foot thick stone cottage walls, but there we are. There we are. I'm very discombobulated this morning, says Andrew. I am sorry to hear that, but at least you're not bum swizzled. I'd hate to think that you were both discombobulated and bum swizzled. That would be too much for a man to bear, especially if it was before the second coffee of the day. Alan says, I love Alan Simpson. One of these days, Boaty will accidentally give away too many buttocks and find himself in a right old pickle. Sorry, that tickled me. It's a good point. It's a good point. If I started giving buttocks away after a bottle of wine, I might well go too mad and give them all away. Oh dear, I did. Oh God, you work wonders for me, you lot. Sherry cut off in the middle of a comment because she came on live. So didn't see the whole kebab video, but we'll finish later. So what was in the kebab and how does it become a sheesh or sheik? That could be. Well, what was in the kebab, Cherry? It was a doner kebab, so it would be spiced lamb meat. What makes it a sheesh or sheik? It really should be. Well, a sheik is the name for the long, very long skewer, which you shape meat onto so that you then cook direct in the tandoor. So anything becomes sheik if it is cooked on a sheik, hence sheik kebab. So a sheik kebab is any kebab that is molded onto a sheik and then cooked in a tandoor. Oh, Emma is here, disinterested cargo, of course. Hello, Box. And to my very own Rene, Mr. Boaty. Oh, Boaty. It's a me because you've we to faire des choses coquines. That hasn't got an S on it. That's confusing me. Is it? Oh, sorry, that's mal. That's mal, not me. Is it bad? Is it bad that I want to do the things? Oh, cocaine. That's gone. Oh, Boaty, is it bad that I want to do things? Cocaine. All right, let's Google it. God, my French has just disappeared. Fancy having to Google a bloody French word. That's outrageous. Oh, naughty. Naughty. There you go. Is it bad that I want to do naughty things? No, it's healthy. It's healthy to want to do naughty things, Emma. Um, Good evening, says Tracy P. You need a theme tune. I miss Bruce. Uh, yeah, but Bruce was a me and Emma thing. And as I say, I've got to be careful with the music all the time because it's the neighbours in it, especially at this time of night. A boaty without a bunghole, says Andrew. Hello, lovely boaty, says Mustard. Ah. Hey up, Paul, says Neil. Uh, Hi, Emma, the very interesting bathing girl, says Peter B. For those who aren't aware, uh, our Emma, who is clearly ambitious beyond the norm and wants her YouTube channel to become like absolutely enormous overnight, is trying anything for views. So tonight she decided she would do a live stream naked in the bath. Yeah. And this is what she was singing. Yes, I would do anything for views, including that. Oh, yes, including that. I'll be naked in the bath. I will show you both of my knockers. Yes, I will do that. Like and subscribe, Disinterested Cargo. No shame. Absolutely no shame. Says the man who did a live stream naked in the bath. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Nothing can be unique to you. You do something and the others want to do it too. See, now in a way that's good because that makes me an influencer. I influence people to do things, but I don't get the money. I want the views and the money and the fame. I don't mind people copying me. I don't mind influencing people, but give me the money and the fame and a bit of yes, a bit of that as well. A little bit of that. God, it's been a while now, isn't it? Oh dear me. Oh, what a depressing thought. Hey ho. Anyway, let's move on from the image of Emma in the bath. Although I imagine some of you would like that image to linger. Let it linger. Let it linger. Watch her finger. Do you have to let it linger? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Mark Passad is with us. Good evening, Mark. How are you, my friend? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and Peter P is dishing out momos for all. Oh, what a lovely thought. We should all meet up and have a momo party. I'd love that. Now, my friend Paul, one of my most loyal viewers, he was in the restaurant again this week, second week running. Wasn't expecting it, but what an absolute pleasure. And he said, you're going to have to be careful with the channel memberships and promising them Momo, you know. You can't have them all stampeding into the restaurant demanding their Momo. And I said, no, not a problem, not a problem. I have my own Momo stash at home. Many of my friends have already shared my Momo, and many more will be more than welcome to do so. So if you're a Momo and Chutney channel member, don't you worry, darlings. If we meet in real life, anytime, anywhere, any place, you'll get Momo, right? If I have to bring a stove and some pots, I'll do it. I will make sure that you get your Momo. You see if I don't, with chutney and possibly with the garnish, if I can be asked. Oh dear. Matron says, I enjoyed about 5 minutes of the randoms video before Boaty, and that's aimed at Mustard. Looking forward to the rest after these shenanigans. Morris Gibb, says Mustard. Why are you naming a BG? Why are you And if I had to pick a favourite BG, it would be Morris. Morris was my favourite BG, by a long way, actually. I loved Mo. I named one of my taxis was named after Morris Gibb. My what was it called? Metro cab. My Metro cab was named Morris after Morris Gibb, and my other taxi, my FX4, was named Robin after his twin brother. But why Mustard is mentioning Morris Gibb, I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about the BG, or if he's talking about my old taxi, which I wish I still owned. And it was Morris that I took around France and through Paris. And it was Morris that I went up and down the Champs-Elysees at midnight with Joe Le Taxi belting out at full volume. What a fantastic memory that was. Oh, and a certain person will be watching this now, thinking, I'm a channel member and there he goes with his bullshit again. He's never owned a taxi. He's never been to Paris. I will wait and I will go on to the Steve Berry Big in the 90s channel and I shall say, that Boaty, he's a total bullshitter. Absolute nonsense. I can't stand him. I only watch his live streams and all of his videos, so I've got something to talk about at other people's channels. Enjoy your channel membership, my darling. You're welcome. Honestly, some people. Oh, Holly's here. Oh, yeah, I said hello to Holly earlier, didn't I? Holly, turn your doings on. There's a good girl. Oh, Skick is with us, the lovely Skick. Skick, you did an amazing thing yesterday. You broke me at the end of last night's live stream and you amused the community wonderfully. And your kind and thoughtful gift is in pride of place in my bathroom medicinal cabinet. Thank you very much. Emma is particularly grateful. And I do mean Emma as in Emma Lemon. I don't mean her cousin, Emma Royd. Oh, she'll hate that. She'll hate that. She used to get that at school. Sorry, Emma. Sorry, Emma. Sorry, M11. Don't beat me around the face and neck with your breasticles the next time I see you. What would be your definition of the word chav? In the local shop the other day, and heard the girl behind the counter talking about chavs. Well, I don't have a strict definition, Skip, but I imagine they're the people that I would refer to as secondary modern shits or council house rats, which is very unfortunate because I was both of those things myself. We didn't always live in a council house, but we did after my father had the misfortune to be taken poor after a nervous breakdown. So yeah, I was raised in a council house on a council estate, and I went to a secondary modern when I was hoiked out of my beautiful, wonderfully expensive school because we couldn't afford it anymore. We couldn't even afford the bloody school uniform for the secondary modern. Oh, that'll be another comment on Big in the 90s. He never went to a public school at all. It's absolute nonsense. Oh, and yeah, that was a thing. And he hasn't got a pot to piss in. You're right. I haven't. Unless you believe what Mustard said on the kebab video, of course, in which case you would be a fool. But some people probably will. So I don't know, Skick. I guess chav is like it's like the scum, basically. I don't know. Dear. Well, that's interesting. Matron actually has got a definition. Black Lines interjects to just say, did you know Chuck Norris once stole a seagull's chips? I didn't. But Matron says, hi, Skick. The original meaning was a Romany word meaning children. There you go. I never knew that. Boaty says, Holly, Sainsbury's food, etc., is always good quality. However, if you don't have a Nectar card, they charge more for product. I do have a Nectar card. HW100 says, thanks for the gifted membership. Oh, and update, says Skick, on the on his back bottom. Things are better, and I can be glad for that. Well, we're all glad for you and your poor beleaguered bumhole Skick. We're all delighted that you are on the mend. Oh my gosh. Somebody has just done a very lovely thing. It is you, isn't it, Skip? Let me just check if there's a message. I'll top my wine up while I'm at it. Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. Bless you. Thank you. And I will raise my can of Diet Coke to you when the occasion arises. That's really generous, seriously. Thank you ever so much. Oh. Matron says, I can't help with the membership doings as I myself cannot be gifted memberships by anyone due to the type of YouTube account I have. Oh, you've got a business account, haven't you? Holly says, Boaty, I watched a video about it. You have to toggle something on when live streaming. However, on my mobile phone, I cannot find the option it says. No, I think you need to be on a browser, Holly. But I think that even on a mobile phone, when the green thing pops up to say somebody's gifted a membership, I'm sure that if you click on that, even on your mobile phone, you then get the option. I'm pretty sure. Black Lion says, Mustard, I heard some chavs talking earlier. F this and F that. Well, they have to talk about their GCSE results sometime, I suppose. Black Lines, you are on fire tonight. You are on fire tonight. Boaty says, Emma, have you been enjoying Skick's very thoughtful gift? Not as yet. But yeah, God knows the rest of my body's falling apart or falling out or falling off or blowing up or doing something weird. So I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I have to have recourse. But Skick's gift is there for everyone. It forms part of the guest cupboard package. So if you are a channel member, which allows you access to the guest cupboard, then you also get access to Skick's very thoughtful gift and whatever else is there in the medicinal cupboard. It's good to see Skick back, says Mustard, and I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, and Matron continues, and so as I can't be gifted memberships, I've not learned about it. No. Skick, it was a wonderful ending to last night's live stream. It was hilarious. So thank you again. Also, says Holly, last night I should have got a YouTube membership as my comment was directly after the gifting. Today I found out a video that YouTube chooses who they go to. YouTube are corrupt. Well, you know, without YouTube, we wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm very grateful to YouTube. And yes, it is true that YouTube do choose who the memberships go to. It's going to be randomized, no doubt. So yeah, it's kind of luck of the draw. But make sure the doings are on. And when I get to the end of the comments, I will gift a membership or two. So, oh, Sophie's tired and has done the packing. That's ready for Monday, of course, or Sunday night. Emma says, Boaty, your hair looks well sexy tonight. I am under so much pressure at the restaurant to cut it. Ram actually said after everything, they've raised money for me to get a haircut. They've begged me, they've nagged me, they've teased me. And tonight, I walked in there and Ram just took one look at me and said, if you don't get a haircut, I will kill you. And I think he meant it. But I quite like it now. I quite like it. I quite like it, and I think it suits me. I'm tempted to, keep it this length and just let it do its own thing. Yeah, I normally when it gets to this kind of length, it annoys me, but I genuinely quite like it. I don't do anything with it. I wash it, and if I leave it to wet and let it dry, if it's a nice summer's day, then it goes a little tight and curly, who misses. Or I can just towel dry it, and I never brush it. I just sweep it back and let it flop around and do its own thing. But honestly, I do. I kind of like it. And I was looking. I saw a video or a picture today or yesterday when I just shaved my head, and yeah, I reckon it looks better like this. It covers more of my ugly face. That's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? I like looking windswept and interesting. I am indeed an octopus, Alan, says Matron. Um, oh, and Holly says to Sherry, hello. And I only got halfway through the kebab video, and then this was on. So there we go. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you for abandoning Captain Mustard, gobbling a kebab to spend this time with me. Oh, Sophie got a mirror today. That's good. And now she just needs to find some nice art to put on the walls. Why not? Oh my God, your neighbour moaned about the music, says Holly. That's not all my neighbour moaned about. Damn neighbours really shouldn't mind their own business and stop moaning about such silly little things. They could have much worse living next door to them. It's only since he retired. Before he retired, he was a high-ranking policeman working all hours and never had a problem with anything. Since he's retired, then he's developed problems with things. He used to come home at all hours of the night. He's a lovely guy, though. He's a lovely chap, and even though he complained, he did complain in a very nice way. And as longer-term viewers know, when I made changes so that it was quiet, he was really grateful, and he came round and said how grateful he was. He doesn't need a peep now. Gave me some lovely bottles of booze and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, we're not really close. We're not really close or anything like that. We're very different kind of people. But as you know, the neighbours I'm close with are that side, Nicky Nunu and the lovely Chris. And the ones up the top there, we don't talk about them. Oh, we don't talk about them. Although they're lovely people as well, really. They just went through a phase of not liking my cars being parked down the road where nobody else parks, and they don't get in the way, and they're perfectly legal, and they've got more cars than me. But there you are. As you say, live and let live. Oh, Damien Eves is with us. Hello, Boaty and one and all. Bad Book says Mrs. Books had an operation on her legs today due to venous insufficiency in her veins causing ulcers. Oh dear. Op went well and she needs to walk 3 miles a day now. So chippy tea tonight. Oh dear. Oh, well, our love and best wishes to Mrs. B for a full and speedy recovery. I'm sure you did, Neil. We used to sing that about a woman in the office. I'd do anything for love, but I won't shag that. Oh, I won't shag Pat. Oh, God, you've actually named her. Oh, dear. Oh, Alan. Well, Alan, quite right. Was it not? Join me dancing naked in the bath. that she was singing that Blue Pearl classic. That was a great number, wasn't it? When was that? 1990, 89, 90, something like that? That was a proper good number. Haven't heard that for years. Boaty, I already did a Naked in the Bath video years ago. Look up MC Bizarre. So you copied me. All right. I didn't know who you were then, but all right. Okay, you did it first. You can have the kudos. It's a bit concerning that we both do things like that, and at certain times we are both in the same place at the same time. Things could go very badly wrong. Oh dear. Mustard says, I've been gifted a Smashing Pistons membership. Well, you're a lucky chap. A lucky chap indeed. I saw Emma in the bathroom, says Steve Cold. She could have stood up and done a 360. I was that one viewer. Oh dear. I was gifted one as well, says Jimmy Quinn. Damien E says, Alanis Morissette, yes, please, if you're offering. Thank you. Have her washed and sent to the cottage. Are moobs knockers? Asks Mustard. I don't think they're officially knockers, are they? Well, yeah, male knockers, as Andrew points out. Let it linger, can you smell my finger? When I make my way to Windy Bum, says Peter P, I'll be demanding Momo, even if I'm just a poppadom. Well, why not? Why not? Barry Gibb was my favourite, says Alan Simpson. Never has a man looked more like a lion. And Emma is proving that she was naked in the bath 11 years ago and puts a link to the doings. Oh, God. Nobody's going to be watching now. They'll all be off watching Emma in the bath. Vanessa Paradis is still a very attractive lady, too. Oh, Vanessa Paradis. Oh, God. Oh, I should cocoa. Oh, she is. She's a splendid looking creature. Oh, God, the hiccups are starting. It'll be a wine boat next. See, told you. God. So difficult doing a live stream at this time of night when all sorts of things go on with your body. Right, I'm going to gift these memberships in a minute, darlings. So prepare yourselves. Oh, we haven't done any food talk. My lunch today was. What's my lunch today? Oh, I made chow mein, but classic chow mein, not fusion chow mein, just classic chow mein. Tonight, staff curry, and tomorrow I will be doing my Boaty's Saturday brunch, which I am planning to film, and that will be your video on Sunday, assuming that I do it. Oh, Emma's still banging on, just not having Boaty thinking I copied him with the naked bath videos. All right. Oh, God. And now I told you everybody would bugger off and go and look at Emma in the bath. They're all banging on about it. Oh, Emma, you look lovely with darker hair, as per your bath video. I had a sneaky look. Spirit Having Flown by the Bee Gees is in my top 10 singles of all time, says Mark Passad. Morris and his brothers were incredibly talented. Yeah, I love Spirit Having Flown. I love the Bee Gees. I have all of their music. I know it all by heart. And one of my favorite gigs that I ever did was a charity gig for the Wiltshire Air Ambulance. And I was what do you call it when you're like the main headline? I did a joint headline with who were then the leading Bee Gees tribute band. Um, and I was doing the Neil Diamond tribute set, and they were so cool. They properly looked after us at that gig. We actually had a lovely, massive dressing room instead of having to, you normally get given a bog or something at most places for your dressing room, but we had a lovely dressing room backstage, and there were a load of support acts, and we had a good old drink together before our sets, and then after, and they were the loveliest guys, and we decided that, especially as it was a charity gig, that they went on first, and then I went on, and then we all just went on stage together and jammed. Um, we weren't booked to do it or anything like that, and we went way over time. But we thought, oh, sod it, we're having a good night, we're having fun, and it's for charity. And as I say, I'm a massive Bee Gees fan. I know I've got the box set, the life story, all of the live concerts. So I know all of their music inside out and backwards, every letter of every word of every lyric. So it was so cool to get up on stage and have that jam session with them. Oh, Carrie Sparks, that'll be something else you can write, won't it? Professional singer, my ass. He's never been a professional singer. All he can do is bullshit. He hasn't got a pot to piss in. There you go. There you go. I mean, the amusing thing is that of all the things I could bullshit about, then these are not things that I could bullshit about, because we live in an internet age, darlings. If you were my Facebook friend, you would never doubt that I had a car dealership, because there are adverts and stuff on my Facebook with pictures of me and all of that sort of thing. And there are friends and records and stuff of my cycling career, and there are friends and stuff from my singing career. You can go to company's house and look at the companies and all of that sort of thing. So, I mean, if it gives you pleasure going around on YouTube saying that I'm lying about this, that, and the other, then lovely. I just wish you didn't get a free channel membership. Not that I'm bitter, but if it gives you pleasure, you carry on, my lovely. The wonderful thing about the truth is that it remains true even when people choose not to believe it. Cheers. Your very good health. Is your calling phone on, Boaty? No, it's too late. Yeah, it's like after midnight. Why? Is somebody trying to call me? No, I got it turned down. Right, where did it get to? Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Okay, it's on there. Ah, that's it. We were talking with Mark about Spirit having flown, weren't we? My bath live stream didn't do too badly for a 5-minute video, says Emma, proudly, or perhaps even boastfully. It's had 2 hours of watch time already. Good for you, my lovely. I want your channel to be huge, like I want Mustard's channel to be huge, because I'm on it. And that means what's good for you, or Mustard, or Matron, is good for me too, because your viewers will trickle down and become my viewers. So yeah, I wish you all the best. And you can buy lunch as well. I'm proud to be brought up on a council estate, says Neil, and I was 100% not a chav. I spent my youth listening to classic rock, not drum and bass. Ah. Are you trying for 7,000 views in 10 days, Emma asked Andrew. Yeah, yeah. Give me as much grief as you want about that video. I want it all. I want the grief. I knew it was going to die on its ass, and that's going to be part of the joke, isn't it? It has done 400 views though, and it's earned me I think I've had 5 subscribers from it. So it was worth putting up, considering it was just a bit of footage or Nicki Minaj that I would have just otherwise thrown away. 5 new subscribers. Can't complain about that. Holly says, I defrosted some king prawns and cooked a stir fry with Singapore straight to wok noodles and Wagamama firecracker stir fry sauce. I put tender stem broccoli in it, carrots, fresh garlic, and fresh chilies. That sounds fabulous. Matron says, today's lunch video was shocking in capital letters. Not only does Boaty have 20k in the bank, apparently Matron needs piping. Yeah, I mean, Mustard was very controversial in that video, wasn't he? Very controversial indeed. I reckon it's true, Matron. The first part, not the second. I bloody wish it was. I just got the liability order from the court case on the 19th for the council tax I didn't pay. Look, if I had 20 grand in the bank, then I might pretend to be skint. I mean, I wouldn't, but I might do. I might do that if I was that sort of person. What I wouldn't do would be to get a bloody court summons and a liability order and a potential prison sentence for not paying my bleeding council tax. I can assure you of that. And Mustard said, it's your turn to buy lunch on Monday, leaving you with £1,988 left. No, Mustard, you forgot the gimbal. That was 85 quid. That was 85 quid, so knock another 85 quid off that. Oh, dear. Windy Bum became Creamy Bum with Skip's kind gift, says Emma. That's rather good. Oh, dear. Well done, Emma. I reckon the 20k is in the guest cupboard next to his rare 80s porn collection and his gold bullion. Isn't it fabulous? Isn't it fabulous when people that you've never met and probably never will believe this, that, and the other about you? Now, Neil and Sophie have stayed at Windy Bum on more than one occasion, seen the way that I actually live, and they insist on going shopping for me. You see, now I could set up anything on the live stream. I could tell you anything. I could say, oh, this, that, and the other. If you actually come and spend some time with me and look around, you'd probably do the same as Neil and Sophie and say, come on, we'll get you some shopping in. They look at the cupboards and the fridge and everything's empty. There's nothing there. I've got half a roll of bog roll left. Jesus Christ. Or they buy themselves things and like the bath stuff, Oh yeah, he's got 20k in the bank, and then they get to the bathroom and see that all I've got in the bathroom is some own brand washing up liquid, which I use for everything: cleaning the bath, cleaning the toilet, washing my hair, moisturizing my skin. And they buy some nice bath products, and they say it's for them, but then they forget to take them with them. So I've got some decent shampoo in the bathroom. God love them. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All of these trolls, they should come and spend a night here. And then they might find out that it's bizarre, but it's true. I did used to do this, I did do that, and I did do the other, and yet now I'm living in abject poverty. Oh, you have to laugh. You have to laugh. I've told you this before, it's 100% true. I was investigated. I and my company were investigated by the Sun. And if you remember the Sun back in the day, let's remember phone hacking, all of that. The sun takes no prisoners. I fear no troll. I can assure you of that. And after their massive investigation and this, that, and the other, absolutely nothing came of it because there was nothing there. Of course, there wasn't. And I, I told you this before, didn't I? It's absolutely true. I loved it. They did the old phone you up, surprise you on the hello, we're from the sun, blah 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 blah, and they expect you to shut up or lawyer up or slam the door in the face. Not me. I said, the sun, brilliant. Come in, sit down. What would you like to know? I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Oh God. That was my general way of doing things in business. Um, just be straight, do everything straight, do it above board, and do it morally, legally, and decently. Because then you can't get tripped up, and don't do anything in your personal life that you wouldn't want splashed all over the papers. So there was nothing for that. There was nothing for them to find. The companies operated entirely properly, 100% properly, and whatever I did didn't do any harm. I never cheated. I never had affairs or anything like that. I didn't do drugs. There was nothing to find out. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to say, well, our research suggests that in the space of 7 days, you slept with 7 different women. Yes, I did. It was brilliant. Thank you. Please put that in your paper. I'm so proud of that. And there were more. Let me tell you about the week before that and the week after. Oh. And you gamble. You go to a casino. Yes, I do. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Your hair looks great now, Boaty. It suits you, says Matron. That's very kind. Oh, and Matron says, I have a 1970s porn mag with Mary Millington in it, Neil. Oh, God, I believe that as well. I reckon Boaty's holding out for a Timotei advert. He's probably got his waterfall picked out. I know the waterfall I'd use. It'd be the one up the top end of Pontnes Fechen, near the Angel, where I haven't videoed yet, but Sean did a video there after he and I had a drink at the Angel. Oh, and I never told you what that trick he pulled on his guests was, did I? I'd better not. They might be watching. I can't break. I mustn't tell secrets. I remember one of the first girls I fell in love with. We were at junior school. Her name was Joanne Harris. And I always called her Vosine because she looked like somebody in the Vosine adverts. And when we did country dancing at school, I used to sit up really straight like that with my arms folded. So I was picked first. And that meant I got to pick who I danced with first. And I always chose Joanne Harris. Oh, if you're watching this now, darling, I hope you've had a lovely life. Mark says, if you let it grow out, you will be a 21st century version of Mungo Jerry, and he's awesome. Holly says, Boaty, I love your hair the way it is, and you're not ugly. Bless you. Today's kebab video, says Bad Books, was interesting. I was like kebab Jeopardy when you kept biting into the kebab, scared you would lose another tooth. Yeah, guess what? I was too. Emma says, see, Boaty, all the ladies are loving your long curls. You're more of a muff magnet than mustard now. Blimey. Oh, well, I could die happy if I became more of a muff magnet than mustard. My God, what a claim to fame that would be. uh, Men only tell you to cut your hair because they feel threatened by your curly gorgeousness. God, I love Emma. My ego has regrown massively since Emma came along, bless her. Spot on, Boaty. 1990 for Naked in the Rain. Oh, get me. Get me. Not even 1 year out. I don't get a t-shirt. Andrew says, I will never tell a bloke to cut their hair. I've had long hair, and the times I was told to cut it, they can feck off. Why are all the ladies on here objectifying Boaty? Asked Jimmy F500. Keep going, keep going. I like being objectified. The Ken Joji says, overcrowded again. Good evening to you. And he's not a fan of food. It's a great way to stay alive. People obsessed with food are boring. Jennifer Patterson was not boring. Marco Pierre White, also not boring. That's why they make really successful television programs about it. Boaty has Clarkson's hair type. I've got more of it than Clarkson. I'm not as bald. We got a Chinese takeaway tonight, says Alan Simpson, from the new Golden Bamboo up the road. Duck in plum sauce for me, shredded chili beef for Mrs. S, and good old egg fried rice on the side. Delightful. Today's food for me, says Matron, was a cooked chicken from Sainsbury's, roasted carrots, dauphinoise potatoes. Had to grab an easy late lunch as I had to go back to the brewery to collect beer. I rarely eat, says the Ken Joji. I'm from South Sudan. Ha ha. Oh, there we are. For food today, says Emma, I had a healthy smorgasbord type of thing and I rather enjoyed it. Oh, dear. Oh, what's that in relation to? Yeah, there we are. But Matron is correct. I am not white. For anybody who's interested to know. I feel like we need to see Emma and Boaty do Islands in the Stream, or maybe Islands in the Bath. That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? That would be a laugh. We should do that. We should do that. I can do Kenny Rogers. I used to love singing country, and on more relaxed gigs when I wasn't having to be a Neil Diamond tribute, I used to put country songs in my set, including a couple of Kenny Rogers songs. I used to do The Gambler. Loved singing that. Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. I love Kenny Rogers. I think isn't he spending time being dead now? Bless him. And of course, we're back to the Bee Gees because Islands in the Stream was written by the Bee Gees. Emma says the Emma lumps would be the islands, Alan. I once sent an ex a pic of me lying on my back in the bath with them floating. Built-in life preserver, says Andrew. Oh dear. Did you ever give away free buttocks as part of car sales? Asks Alan. No. And Emma's going on. Yep, going in the sea on a nudist beach is fun because they properly float. Life boys. Peter P, you've got an amazing memory. You have got an amazing memory. Yeah, I did sell Cliff Richard's car. A canary yellow Jensen Interceptor Mark 1. I had quite a few celebrity cars through. Somebody must have given me 17 buttocks, says Emma, and they're welcome to some of them back. Mustard says you get some of my viewers and then steal them because they prefer you, the fucking idiots. I'm not sure how true that is. I'm not sure how true that is. But yeah, I got a massive leg up with this channel thanks to Mustard very kindly doing stuff with me and putting me on his videos and so on. So I will always be in his debt, and if I would forget about that, he would always remind me. And I remember the difference that it made, and I have tried to pay that back. Universal karma thing. I've tried to pay that back by doing the community channels thing and giving other channels a shout out, and including the most recent one I think I did, who wasn't even one of us. So not a community channel, but Carol Ann, living in the moment. I like her videos. She seems like a very nice lady. So I gave her a shout out. And some of you went over, watched her videos, told her so. And she was very pleased. And she came, looked at the live stream when I gave her a shout out and said a massive heartfelt thank you. So that's nice, isn't it? It's nice to help people along. And I'll shout her out again. Check out Carol Ann, Living in the Moment. New channel, single lady, living pretty remarkable life from what I can see. She's got a doing up cheap caravan, doing up a cheap motorhome, spending part of her time in Snowdonia, and having a go at YouTube, having known nothing about it, nothing whatsoever. And she's having to learn everything as she goes. She's trying to learn how to edit, how to film, how to deal with trolls, how to get extra views by being in a bikini in her thumbnails. But check it out. It's good. Right. It's gone past. I need to eat. Let's whiz through some comments. Let's give away some channel memberships. And let's all go to bed. I'll just whiz through these comments. It's people chatting with each other, which is lovely. I love to see that. Who doesn't have milk and cheese in the fridge, asks Holly. Well, me. I've got neither milk nor cheese in my fridge. Oh, and Peter P says, hello, Holly. Have you met Boaty? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would like Boaty's hair, says Mustard. Well, when you become rich and successful, which is going to only be round the corner for you, then I'll cut it all off and you can buy it. Skick says it can get bad on political sites, especially when religion is a topic. A girl the other night threatened me. Doesn't bother me. I've been threatened more times than Rommel. And it's not the lack of it, says Mustard, it's the colour. Oh, well, there we are. God, really, Skick? She told me she's a part of Sinn Féin and could find out where I live. Bloody hell. It gets a bit mad, doesn't it? It does get a bit bloody mad. Oh, Karen Fletcher. Hello, sorry I'm late. Barry is driving. Yes, Karen and Barry here. Right, I tell you what, how far am I off the end of the comments? Not that far. Right, let's do there are 37 people watching. There are some of you there I can see who are not currently channel members. So let's do the channel member giveaway. And then I'll play through the comments and then I will, right, so how do I do this? Oh God, I've forgotten how I do this now. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Oh, let's refresh it. See if that helps. Ah, right. I have to. Do I? Um, no, that's not it. Is that? No, it's not that. God, how do I do this? Oh, this is annoying. Oh God, now it's gone completely. No, not that. Oh God. Right, let's refresh that again. The thing's disappeared. Oh, oh, that is massively annoying. That is massively annoying. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, it was there earlier. How has it gone away? Um, oh, bear with me. Bear with me. I will find it. Right, it's not there. It is. Ah, here it is. Here it is. I found it, darlings. I found it. Right, get ready. Okay, so remember, if your thing isn't on the doings, then as soon as the green thing pops up, press on it, and I'm sure it will give you the option to accept gifts. Are you ready? Five, four, three, two, one, boom. There we go. There we go. And okay, right. Let me whiz through these comments now. Hello, Karen and Barry. Holly says, Peter, no, I haven't met Boaty. Does he never have any milk in the house? Sometimes, if I know I've got visitors, I will buy milk, but otherwise, no. Amazon sells boxes of those little pots of milk. You could keep those in the pantry. Well, I don't use milk. That's why I don't have it. I don't do dairy. No, well, I do a little bit of dairy. I do butter, but no milk, no cheese, no cream, nothing like that. It's not good for you, you know. You don't get a body like this by accident. Oh, and Karen is telling Emma that they had seen the Matlock videos and they were very good. So that's good. Emma says, just like Boaty with mustard, I hoped having Boaty in my video would help my channel. Still waiting. Just kidding. Most of my subs are you lot. Let's Go to Bed was a single by The Cure. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Karen and Buddy had a meal together, so that's nice. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Is there a reason the stars are different colours? Yes, there is, Skik. The stars are a different colour depending on how long you have been a channel member. So every extra month that you remain a channel member, you get a different coloured star. So that's the meaning behind that. And Peter P, yeah, Peter P confirms that, as does Matron. Now, the gifted memberships went to Nightcrawler 34. Right, I don't recognise that name. Kevin Hughes, Stephen Knight, Batman Rubin, I recognise that one, and Damien Eves, I definitely recognise that one. And Holly didn't get one, says Jimmy Quinn. I know, and I was really hoping that she would. Congrats to the new member, says Matron. I'm fine with just Barry having it, says Karen, makes it easier. I've been watching your older videos, Boaty, and there's some good stuff there. Thank you. Thank you. There is some, yeah, there are some half worthwhile bits there. Oh, Holly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish we could get Holly to be a member. Right, I'm going to go mad. I'm going to gift a couple more, and then that's it. That's me finished. And then we will finish the live stream. So, okay, that's okay, Mustard. We will forgive you. Okay, more channel memberships coming your way. I'm just going mad tonight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And who got those? Oh, Lord, stiff upper lip. I'm delighted about that. Name me -1. I'm really chuffed with that. Mark on Motoring got one. That is fantastic. Poppy's Travels got one. Yes, brilliant. And Dave's Waffle House. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Especially Mark on Motoring. And Lord Stiff Upper Lip and Name Me -1. That is brilliant. Holly, I don't know. Holly, I don't know why. I don't know why. You must not have the thing switched on or something. Fantastic, says Matron. Good ones. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, Holly, you are subscribed, aren't you? Mr. Tickle himself, says Peter P. Indeed. Indeed. Right then, darlings, it is time to say good night. Mark on Motoring, the official channel tickler. He is the official tickler. Oh, well, there we are. There we are. I'm pleased about that. I'm pleased about that. There are some names in there that I don't recognise, but oh, hold on, excuse me. Oh, blimey! Mark P has just pinged the WhatsApp chat with a picture of Cliff Richard's Jensen that I sold. Blimey! Oh, well, there you are. Good God, maybe I was telling the truth after all. I'd be surprised if it didn't survive because it was when I sold it, which is admittedly going back a while, it was a nice car. And even then, Interceptors were on their arse price wise. I think I sold that car for about 10 grand, something like that. Not a lot of money at all. So, and Interceptors have gone well and truly up since then. So I'd be amazed if it was scrapped or anything. Right. Time for eats and sleepies, darling. Are you fucking off, says Mustard? I am. I am. I will skick. Yes, I will indeed. Okay. Okay. All right then, darlings. Gosh, it's 1:15. Right, it is time to say goodnight. 31 of you still watching. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. Yeah, hit the like button if you fancy it. Um, and yeah, let's go get, let's go. I'm getting. I have to stop looking at the comments. I have to stop looking at the comments. Otherwise, I will never say goodnight. I'll keep going until the morning. I've really enjoyed tonight. Thank you, darlings. Thank you so much. Um, Welcome to all the new channel members. Lovely to see. Yeah, lovely to see that. So, um, Okay, right. We will catch up tomorrow night if you would be so kind to lend me your time again, darlings. Same time tomorrow, 11:30. Little bit of a late one, Saturday Night Live. And in the meantime, then thank you again for your company. I've loved tonight. Thank you for making it special. Have yourselves a safe and peaceful night. Enjoy your supper if you're going to eat, which I most definitely am. I'm starving. I'm starving. I had a very small portion of chow mein for lunch, and I've not done any grazing. I'm trying to be a little bit careful about what I shovel into my gob at the moment, because I really don't want to get any fatter, darlings. Um, and enjoy your weekend. Have the best day that you possibly can tomorrow. Take a little bit of joy anywhere and everywhere that you can on each occasion, and take care of yourselves and take care of those who you love and who love you. And if you can, please join me again tomorrow night, 11:30, Saturday Night Live. So, thank you. Much love from me. All the love in the world, darlings. But you and indeed, bosh.